Good morning, everybody. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Today we are back. We're done. The cruise is almost over.
We made it.
We How you feeling?
All right.
All right. Tired?
A little bit.
Yeah.
Not bad.
Not bad. I slept kind of bad. Just kept waking up to like everything that happened. Like I definitely woke up when we turned around in here. Like the whole ship started. So, it's a very large ship. That you can still feel a lot of movement on it. But no, like the usual like rolling, there was none. But it's also been super smooth. So you can see we got a foggy morning. Kids are still passed out. They have not quite woke up yet. But it's like 7:30, so we're going to get them up in the next 30 minutes and get going. We're going to go to the Park Cafe downstairs, or not downstairs, on our deck. Go grab a couple bagels and stuff like that and call it. Maybe get to Allie some oranges. Yeah, so not much, but we are going to review the day after we get back to the vehicle. Or not review the day, review the cruise. Our recap. Yeah, there we go. I'm still waking up. Shelly, awake, ready to go. All right, let's get the kids up. Did you find your pirate balloon?
No.
No.
I know to make it.
No?
It's just so cool.
The balloon's loud. Hi, Tanner. You ready to go home?
Yes.
Are you excited?
Yes.
Okay, Allie. All right, I'll give it back to you. All right. Shelly, you ready?
Yeah.
All right, let's get going. They said we can unboard now. It's a baby girl. Say hi, everybody. Okay. She's mad because we can't take the orange off the ship.
Yeah.
Yeah. Either way. We just had breakfast at the Park Cafe, and we are out of here. It's pretty much the only place I really ate breakfast this whole time. It's not very busy there. If you ever on the ship, Park Cafe, never really busy, very quick. They have the donuts just like they do in the back by the hot dog place. All right, let's go. All right, we'll see you guys on the other side. We're gonna go through customs and all that stuff and then get out of here. We've made it to the car.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a process. Yeah, wild. We're gonna do the after cruise thing, like where we talk about all the things we like, dislike, all the good stuff. When we get home, Shelly's gonna make the rest of her list on the way home now. So we'll see you guys at the house. And that was an experience. We have made it home at 10:18. It's probably the earliest we've ever gotten home after a cruise. Like we were off the ship by like 9 at the latest, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've been home for like what, half hour?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's crazy. So Shelly has a list that she has created, and
Okay,
watch
so
what
we
you
don't
do.
want to ramble on.
Yes,
We're just
sorry.
going to make it to the point.
Okay.
This is what we thought. This was our experience on the Allure.
Allure. No, you're right.
How do you say it?
No, it's right. It's just weird name.
Okay. So 1. So we're going to rate these like
1 through 5.
1 through 5. 5 being like the best. The check-in process. You did the check-in process.
I did the check-in online, which was fairly simple. It's actually, they only require a couple things. The difference from our previous cruises where you would upload your birth certificate and everything. On here, you didn't do any of that. You did it when you showed up.
Yeah, so you have to stand in line when you get there to do that.
So, the online process pretty easy, but then there was like a million add-ons of drinks and other stuff. Otherwise, then we got to the actual cruise terminal.
Mm-hmm.
Parking wasn't too confusing.
Nope.
Bag drop-off was a little weird.
It was a little strange.
Like, it doesn't really say bag drop-off. It just says parking, and then as you drive through the area, that's when you drop your bag off.
Yeah.
And
it could be a little better.
Oh, and you have to print out your own bag tag.
Yeah, and then you staple that or tape that to your bag.
Yes. if you want to drop off. If you carry on, then it doesn't matter.
So what would you rate the check-in and boarding process?
What do we get to the boarding part?
Okay.
Oh, you remember that part when we went through security and everybody just kept cutting in front of us because nobody cared?
Yeah.
Yeah, so like Tanner and me are standing there, Allie, and the people just kept going from other lines, getting in front of us, which was really weird. And then we went to the check-in part, but because Shelly's photo did not look good enough of Shelly, they made us go to the counter, and then they didn't understand why we were at the counter because the photo was good enough.
Yeah.
So she took another photo of you.
And then they asked for my marriage certificate.
Yes. So her birth certificate obviously doesn't match her ID because we went through the birth certificate process with her, and they asked for a marriage license.
And I've never been asked that before.
Yeah, that was the first time
So that was almost going to be a problem.
Yeah, they. Luckily, we were able to work through it. We had her social security card too with us, but yeah, it was a little weird situation. And then scanned in and walked on board.
No, okay, we'll go through that in a different one. So check-in and boarding, 1 through 5.
Check-in, 3. Boarding, yeah, 3.
I'd also say 3.
Yeah, not too complicated, not horrible.
Okay, so like the first impression of the ship. So you're walking on board.
Well, you can see it from the ship from outside first. You see it from this. Kids very excited. They saw a big boat. We surprised them. We walk. So we're already through security and everything. We start walking on board, and it's just a madhouse when you walk on board.
It's crazy. It's super loud.
Nobody knows which way to go. Because if it's your first cruise or whatever, everybody just seemed to like meander right at the entry. And then that's where they have the lift bar.
Yeah.
So we're like just trying to get out of the area. And then like we got to the mall.
Okay.
It's called the promenade.
Just cover the
it's like the promenade. I guess that's what it's called.
Is it?
Yeah. I don't know. It's just like a big strip mall pretty much. And
my first impression of the ship, the outside, it was nothing spectacular. It's like a white milk carton. And then
white milk carton.
You walk on, my first impression was it's a mall. It looks like a mall.
Yeah, like,
and there was no like welcome on board, how are you doing, nothing. It was just you just
walked on like nobody was.
So my first impression of the ship and everything would be a 1 out of 5.
I'll give it 2. It was still like impressive to see.
Okay, so now that kind of brings us into
hospitality.
Remember, we're not trying to ramble.
Yeah,
let's just
go
to the point. I thought hospitality was awful. I'm going to give it a 1 out of 5.
I had a camera in my hand. A lot more people said hi to me than they said hi to her. It was definitely noticeable when I didn't put it so I usually carry my camera in my hand, and when I didn't have it on me, nobody really said, but when they saw it, they definitely were a lot more cheerful.
Okay. Yeah.
Only times.
Yeah. I never got like,
hey, how's your day going?
How's your day going?
No.
Is there anything we can do for... No.
Even
when, say, we went to get ice cream, they just kind of stare at you.
So I went to get ice cream.
Vanilla?
Tanner was in the pool, and I was getting ice cream, and I walked up. I was next in line, and he just looked at me. And just stared off, and I wasn't like sure if he even needed to do anything. And then he goes... And he just gives me like the head nod, like, what do you want? And I was like, oh, can I get a vanilla cone? And he made it real quick, and it was like falling over. And
Also, I want to link into this one is like the crew members seemed absolutely miserable.
Yes.
None of them smiled, waved. They didn't seem happy. Nothing. No customer service. And that was everywhere around the ship. So, hospitality, I'd give a 1 out of 5.
They mostly like held their head down when they walked by you and walked around you.
They would like purposely not make eye contact with you, like turn away from. It was odd. 1 out of 5.
I had a little better experience because of the cameras, so 2.
Okay. The room.
Room was, I mean, it's a room. It did its purpose. There's a lot of like rust and all kinds of it around the door and like outside the like we had a balcony room, and up in the overhead was just rust staining everywhere.
Yeah, paint peeling.
Yeah.
I thought the balcony size was a really good size.
Yes, the balcony size was great.
Yeah.
Especially because I hung out on it quite a bit last night. But the bathroom, the shower, it's got one of these half moon.
It's like a camper shower.
Yeah. And they give you soap. It's a combo soap. It's a soap and shampoo.
So maybe for like guys, I'd say is okay.
Yeah,
but
for me it was great.
I'm so glad I brought my own shampoo.
Yeah.
And then not a whole lot of storage.
Yeah, there was like the underbed storage and a very tiny closet.
Yeah.
That was it. Like, well, I mean, the desk had drawers in it, but one of the drawers is literally your mini fridge.
Right. Yeah, mini fridge, that was fine. The pull-out couch was actually pretty comfortable.
Yeah, this is the first time I slept on the bed.
Yeah, Allie and I slept on the pull-out couch. Like, it was fine.
That was weird.
It's extremely crowded in there when the pull-out couch is out.
Yes.
So, but I would say
3.
the room was a 3 out of 5.
Next.
Housekeeping.
Housekeeper was cool. When we saw him. The 2 times.
2 times we saw him. He did remember us both times.
Which was very cool. And he asked where our kids were.
Yeah.
He even opened the door like they were at the play place. But he's got so many rooms and things to work on that he has no time to really have a conversation with you. He lives like in passing. So
they also just clean your room once.
Yes.
And then in the evening they'll come in to make your pull-out bed if you need that.
So
that is
if you take a mid-afternoon shower after they cleaned your room, they're not going to refresh your towels and everything. You're going to have to call them and yeah.
Yeah.
Next.
So housekeeping, I would give a 2 out of 5.
Really?
I think I said out of 10 on the other ones. I meant 5.
Oh, okay.
2 out of 5.
Okay, I said 3.
Okay. Kids club.
Are we going to Kids Club?
Yeah.
Or are you going to skip the entertainment?
I'll go back to that.
Okay. Kids Club was... process of checking in and out right at the times was really hectic. Everybody would show up right at 7. So it was wild, madhouse. But there wasn't much for them to do. That's why on the last night they were like, we'll go to the Kids Club, but they were bored already of it.
Yeah. Tanner actually didn't stay for very long.
No, he went and watched a movie.
Yeah.
They have a Kids Club movie room.
Okay, so I'm going to try to go through this quickly. You have the babies and tots room. You have 3 to 5, 6 to 8, 9 to 11, and then you have the teenage rooms. The rooms are literally just a room. There's like nothing in them. And when they have the kids, they'll play games like pat a cake,
they were doing dodgeball. They were doing dodgeball on there.
These are pretty small rooms too.
Yeah, so.
And then they had like a kid theater room, which we did a few times.
Mm-hmm.
They also had arts and crafts room and a science room, which were never open. I don't understand.
They're only open for 2 hours a day.
Okay.
During those 2 hours, you're usually excursions or whatever. Like it's not.
And then in the center of all that was like an open playroom, which Allie did really enjoy. That room.
Yeah.
And then the other weird thing is that the rooms are only open from 9 a.m. to noon, 2 to 5, and 7 to 10. If you want your kids to go, if it's available for your kids to go at the other times, you have to pay.
Yes.
That was strange.
So if you want to pass those hours, then you need, I think it was like $10 an hour.
$10 an hour.
I mean, it's not horrible when you figure I have 2 kids over, like, let's say a week-long cruise.
Yeah.
Turns into hundreds.
So, overall, Kids Club, I would give a 1 out of 5.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, okay. I don't know. I don't know how to rank those. Next up, we have
Entertainment.
the lack of entertainment. So I went to the main theater last night. There was a comedy show. It was 18 and over, so it was very adult in entertainment. Was able to walk in. What's up with the reservation system? Like that's if there's anything I don't like about Royal and would not automatically make me not book again was the fact that even if you show up early, you may not get a seat because you made a like why are we making reservations? We already made a reservation for a cruise.
Yeah.
So entertainment for me was really lacking, and then on top of that, if the entertainment that was available, I wasn't able to go to because I didn't.
And when did people make reservations?
Yeah, we obviously missed out on that.
Yeah, we had no idea that you made reservations.
So that could be on ours because we didn't do the proper research on our end. But
yeah, but okay.
Yeah.
So what do you rank entertainment?
There was none. I mean, there was.
Well, you watched a water show.
The water show was good. I liked the water show because it was different. It was a different style of entertainment. It had some comedy in it and everything. I liked the water show, and yep.
So I think for our preference of entertainment, I would rank it a 1 out of 5.
Yeah, because there wasn't on days at sea or not days, day on land. Like there was no entertainment available throughout the day, and then on top of that, Sunday was all football. So everywhere you went on the ship, there was football. Don't get me wrong, I used to watch football all the time too, but on Sunday it was football every screen. It didn't matter where it was. So if you were looking for something that was, football related, yeah, it was a bummer.
1 out of 5?
Yeah, 1 out of 5.
Well, something's not on this list, but the pools. Quickly about the pools.
Yeah, I didn't really do the pools.
The pools seemed pretty good. There was like some cool spas, like big hot tubs and stuff. There's no water slides. The kid area is pretty small, and our kids would play there we got about 2 hours, and they were like, I'm done. So it's so 3 out of 5.
Okay. Ooh, dinner. Dinner or food?
Food.
Just food and dinner. Got you. Pizza. Give it up to the pizza.
Pizza
was
saved
good.
us. Yeah.
Pizza was open from 11 to 3 a.m. Park Cafe I used for breakfast because I just get a bagel with ham on it. Hot dog. I didn't have a hot dog. You had a hot dog.
It was just a
hot dog. And then the buffet I tried I tried twice because I always. And it's such a mess how it's set up. And it's like everybody's trying to look, but a lot of it repeats the same menu items, so people are looking multiple times at the same thing. I don't know. There wasn't much selection.
Yeah. The selection of food was very little. Quality of food I thought was awful.
They want you to go to those restaurants that you pay more. It's
for.
Obvious.
Yeah. Pizza really saved us.
Yeah.
I would give food just because of the pizza. I would say 2 out of 5.
Yeah, the pizza was. I had a lot of pizza last night.
Dinner. There was nothing on the ship that you ate that was like, wow, that was.
I normally
really
take pictures
good.
of the food because it's always like, man, this is amazing, and.
Yeah.
I mean, I had the turkey last night, which I really liked, but.
Okay, so we'll move on.
Hold on, the waiter.
Okay.
Every night, they made such a big deal about make sure you rank us 5 stars, right? It really, or 10 stars, right? It was 10.
I don't know.
But they harp. We're trying to eat our dessert, and he's over there harping about how making sure we give him a perfect score.
Right.
That was last night. The night before was the same scenario. Like we're trying to eat our food, but they're like.
Yeah, the last night it was like quite obnoxious. He like gave us the dessert. We're trying to like enjoy our dessert. Our kids are talking to us. Like clearly not the time for you to give us a spiel. And he just kept going on and on and on.
Like
and on.
Allie started trying to talk to us, and he's just like getting louder about it.
Yeah,
again,
not the right way to go about that.
Next,
experience with other guests.
So, drinking is expected. Intoxication at a level I've never since Vegas.
It's a floating Vegas.
It's a floating Vegas. Literally, people had drinks in their hand, and the one guy was screaming at his wife because he didn't have a drink in his hand.
Yeah.
In the promenade. Like, he was just down there like, if I don't have a drink, we're not talking. Like, I was like, oh my God. And then, like, the amount of language throughout the entire cruise.
Yeah.
Just the guests and then how drunk our neighbors were. They're playing red light, green light in their room last night.
Very loud.
Like, 11 o'clock at night, which is fine. I mean, that's their room, but, like, we could hear it clearly.
Yeah. Something would happen and Tanner would just be like, oh, they're just drunk.
Like, Tanner knew.
Yes.
And then they would get even more weird throughout the day. And, like, and people have no idea that other people exist either.
No. It's like they walked on board and just, like, tunnel vision to alcohol the entire time.
There are people, like, we're trying to get off the ship. And the staff were, like, just yelling. Instead of going over and asking people to move out of the way, just yelling, get out of the way. Because everybody's trying to get off the ship. But people are just standing there waiting for their families in the way of getting off. And then, people are just yelling at each other. The staff's yelling at each other. The crew on board is yelling. Other people are yelling. And we're just like...
We're just trying to get off.
We tried to get off so fast. It was...
Very chaotic.
And, like, the whole time, everybody would just... So I waited for a comedy club one night. And there was about 8, 9 people in front of me. I'm thinking, like, cool, I'm going to get in, right, for the standby line. And then everybody's families showed up about 5 minutes before the show. And there was 30-plus people ahead of me. So.
And I want to go to stay sick.
Okay. So, yeah, it was kind of crazy. And, then, like, people just kept walking into you, too. So everywhere you go, it's just people like... the elevator was such a confusing thing. People wouldn't get off when the door opened, so you'd start walking in, and then they start getting off when you were getting on. And it just...
Okay, so experience with other guests.
1.
Yeah, I'd say...
I wouldn't even give it... I don't even want to give it a 1. It's so bad.
I'd say 1.
Okay.
Coco.
Yeah.
The island.
The island was cool.
I like the island.
You remember swimming?
Yes. I just the 6th boat. I just went 6 boats, and I was 10 boats.
Okay. And so we were on the island, and I mean, the beaches were large. You could, I mean, there's fish everywhere.
Yeah. There was 2 ships in, but we never had a problem finding seating.
Yeah.
Even like, so if you went to eat, there was seating, beach seating, pool seating.
Yep.
I really, really enjoyed their island.
Yeah, I would go back to their island. Yeah.
They had a huge pool, which was amazing. It was very cold, but like, man, did it feel so good. Their beaches were really nice. Their food was good.
Yeah, I like their food.
Like, if their food could been like that on the ship.
Yeah, I'll give food a 3 easily on the island, and I'll give overall Coco a 4.
I would say 4 out of 5.
Yeah, it was wonderful.
Great. Is there anything else you want to cover before the last one?
You got one?
My mommy not there. Mine just decoration dollhouse.
Oh, Christmas time decorations. We did have a tree on board. We had a couple things hanging overall, but like it didn't feel like Christmas time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was other like small things that I missed about our other cruise ship. Nobody like decorates their doors.
Yeah, there was no door decoration.
I
Like,
didn't know that was like.
it's not a, but like yeah, the people put all kinds of stuff. What?
She's gotta go potty.
Allie. Yeah, there was just like the little things throughout, like, and yeah, carousel was cool, but yeah, the Central Park is all fake plants. So.
It is really pretty though.
It's pretty. We found a bunch of ducks.
I find ducky.
Yeah, we
Yep.
found little duckies everywhere. Good job. Disembarkation.
Go ahead.
So we got all our paperwork in the room, tell you when you can disembark, your luggage tag, right? They give you luggage tag on the ship and stuff like that. We carried our bag off instead of going through the whole backup and put it outside the door. We got the paperwork. It said make sure you go through if you're doing passports, rear of the ship. If you're doing birth certificates, front of the ship. So we went to the front of the ship and we went through the front, and like we don't know why it says it in there because
It doesn't matter.
it doesn't matter. It didn't matter until you got
Yeah.
to customs. And then when we got down to customs, there was a passport only line and a birth certificate line.
Yeah, that's
And-
when it mattered.
Yeah, the instructions were way off on that. And then
And I just find duck Aaron, and I saw ducks on the pirate
oh, okay.
on the head.
Yeah,
but
on the-
we did find a duck on the
And then
forehead.
so we get down to customs. What was it? Oh, well, there's this path you take, right? And then right side had like 3 lanes open. Passports had like 6 lanes open. So birth certificate line obviously much longer. And then like we walk up, we do the custom things, we walk out, and then the baggage handlers and everything are yelling at people. They're cursing at them. Get the out the way. It was like these are the people trying to help you get off the ship, and they're and then everybody's just standing around like because there's no instruction really on where to go.
Yeah.
If you're trying to get a ride share or whatever you plan on doing, it just kind of like floods you outside, and then there's some signs. There's a couple signs, but
Yeah, you're trying to figure out where do I go? Yeah.
it was a madhouse, and then everybody's just yelling, and most of the workers are yelling. The people are just like, "Where do you want me to go? There's people everywhere."
Yeah.
It was
Disembarkation.
was
1 out of 5.
yeah, it was a horrible
Mommy,
experience
4.
Overall,
overall.
Mommy,
the Allure.
Mommy, 4.
2.
You're
I mean-
4.
I'm gonna give it 2.
I would give it a 2
I mean,
out of
Mom,
5. Yes. 2 out of 5.
2 out of
Overall.
5 overall.
I would say,
Coco Case saved the vacation.
yeah. If you are looking to go on a cruise,
Uh-oh.
I found my juice.
Awesome.
awesome. And drink the whole time,
And
be party loud.
Mommy,
yeah.
give me one.
Okay.
Okay.
Then Royal is probably
Yeah,
the
if you
cruise
want to
fail.
get drinks and then watch like I
Go
don't
to
know.
the casino.
Yeah. Oh, the casino. Yeah, I went through there a couple times. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, definitely.
I think if you're looking
we're
for...
not drinkers.
No.
I obviously never drink, but like she doesn't drink. And then on top of that, like we like entertainment. We like
Yeah.
game shows and
And
comedy
Daddy
shows.
is annoying me.
And Daddy is annoying.
But yeah, so it's a very
Yeah. I'd say if you're looking for more
Center-
of a party cruise,
yes,
go on that one. If you're
I'll-
looking for more of a family-friendly cruise, I would go with another cruise line such as Disney.
we have a Disney cruise booked for April, so we're very
We're
excited.
so excited.
Yes. Especially after this experience.
Yes. I think we'll appreciate Disney even more than we already do.
Not that we're gonna try Royal again in the future. We already said we would because we can't base it off of one time.
Right.
We'll do a different. We're thinking like the Liberty or what was the other one?
A little smaller
Yeah,
one.
the smaller one, the one with water slides
Yeah.
and a TV, the
Yeah.
jumbotron or the funnel vision or whatever you want to call it.
What did you
But-
think of the cruise? Did you have fun? Did you go to the kids' play place? Okay.
Okay.
Are you ready to go on a Mickey boat?
We lost her. All right, everybody. Well, that's going to be it for us on our cruise on the Allure of the Seas. I know this was a very lengthy portion, but we really wanted to point out all the things that we did not or did like about the pizza. I'm going to give the pizza big props.
Yeah. Thank you, pizza.
Those they were making pizzas as fast as they could, too.
Pizza and cocoa. Okay.
Very,
Okay.
yeah, very limited items. All right, everybody. Thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to hit that like button. Let us know you enjoyed something that happened this weekend. And, of course, subscribe to the channel. Love the support. It's free to do. And we got more stuff coming up, hopefully, in the future. I would like to go on a 13-night Disney cruise.
Oh, well, I think we're all ready for that.
Yeah, after this, after how well Allie did and everything, we're ready for it.
We're ready. We know we're good.
We're good.
Tanner's ready. We're
We're ready. Now we just got to do it.
Fund
Yeah.
it.
Fund it. That's what we
Save
need.
for it. Plan it.
All right, guys. Have a wonderful day, and we will see you soon.